Tracey searches out service dogs.
Luckily, help is at hand in the form of man's best friend.
And we get our claws into today's top job.
You're training up a tiger, you have to be very consistent. This little...
Imagine not being able to get out of bed, have a shower, get dressed, or even catch a bus. These scenarios are a reality for many of us, but luckily, help is at hand in the form of man's best friend. Meet Tommy, a fully trained assistance dog. Assistance dogs help people with disabilities with everyday tasks many of us take for granted. Craig, what kinds of tasks are assistance dogs like Tom trained to do?
Okay, we have 4 main tasks that we train them to do. The first one is to retrieve, to pick everything up and bring it to people. The second one is the nudge, to use their nose and push things such as cupboard doors, fridge doors. The third one is the tug, which is to pull open doors such as fridges, washing machines, that type of thing. And the fourth one is the paw task, where they can't reach something, they put their paw up and scratch at it if it's too high.
And it's not just the larger dogs that can assist. Little ones love to help out too. Now, who's this little cutie pie?
This is Caspian, and Caspian's a Papillon.
Okay, and this dog, like little dogs can be used in helping people with disabilities too?
Absolutely. We call them laptop assistance dogs, and they ride on the tray of the person's wheelchair or up on their lap, and they do retrieving tasks, and naturally the big thing is the psychological support of having a companion and somebody familiar with you.
Thank you. Now, generally, how do you train all of your dogs?
Well, basically the principle that we use to train an assistance dog is that we use positive reinforcement and we use a clicker, and you'll notice that when we use a clicker we click to say to the dog that it's done a good job. Naturally we have to teach the dog that the click means something, so click food. And the principle is then transferred over into the training.
So it's all positive reinforcement?
It's mostly positive reinforcement, but obviously not giving them something is also negatives as well.
Okay, and how long does it take to train a dog? I mean, it looks so easy when you've got it right, but how long does it take?
Like everything, it always looks easy when you know how. It would take you generally about 6 to 9 months for the average dog.
That's a boy. Pick it up. Take it to him. Bring it out, boy. Good boy.
Assistance dogs are trained specifically for their handlers, but it's not just the dogs that go through the ropes. The handlers are also taught specific skills and are checked regularly to ensure the animal's behaviour is maintained. So far we've met Tommy the Golden Retriever and also little Caspian the Papillon. Are certain breeds better as assistance dogs than others?
We don't look at particular breeds. Obviously retrievers, have an advantage, but we look at more individuals that have the ability to do this job.
So basically, once you've selected them, how do you know they'll be a good assistance dog? What sorts of things are you looking for?
Well, we're looking for very social animals that are willing to get out. They're not scared of anything. They've got lots of ball drive and also food motivation, so that we've got lots to train with.
Just like guide dogs, these clever canines will spend a lot of time in the public eye. They can accompany their handlers to shopping centres, restaurants, the movies and even concerts. They also make great companions and can ease the loneliness and isolation often associated with disabilities.
Up there. There you go.